and it could be Lyles. Wow, what a finish.
It was Lyles, and the way he's done it shows you that he's back. You know what? Let's jet into this story. Welcome to Jet. So first and foremost, before we get into the way Lyles strikes back, tells us something. Give thanks to Yahweh and to Yahushua. Yes, man. We've seen reports of Noah Lyles being injured, not badly so, and we've seen reports of Noah Lyles not competing that much this 2025 season, and everyone wonders what is going on. Why are we not seeing Lyles? Of course, he turned on the Grand Slam tracks meets, and he also not competed in many other meets, and everyone started to wonder. We know he's training, definitely so, but everyone started to wonder, where is Noah Lyles and when is he going to grace the track for the first time? Which meet is he going to enter into? And who is going to be running and coming up against? We've seen plenty others running fast times, but no sign of Lyles yet. We've seen a week ago, Leslie Tebogo grace the track. He was suffering from some minor injuries as well, and he ran 19.76. And he also says whenever he shows up, people will be feeling uncomfortable. And now Lyles definitely turned out and is gracing the track, and he has graced the track. And guess who he was up against? None other than Leslie Tebogo. And we expected fireworks because Leslie Tebogo ran such a fast time. And with Lyles in the race, we're thinking it's going to be a very tough and competitive race. But it turns out, by way of the farm books, in an extent, and sometimes people are wondering whether Leslie was going to put up a more bigger challenge. At the Monaco Diamond League, Lyles turned up, and he turns up for the first time, first 200-meter race of the 2025 season, and he looked very impressive. In other words, one could say that he strikes back at Leslie Tebogo to say, I am the true champion when it comes to the track. When you come up against me, you're not going to run 1976. You're going to stay behind me whatever time I run, because I am the Olympic champion and I am the world champion, and I'm ready to strike back and crush anyone in front of me or anyone in my way. And I don't care who it is, because I am the true champion. And I am going to demonstrate that I am the true champion. And before we get to the race, it is important to make this very important point. If you've reached this far in the video, it means that you have a good attention span. It could also mean that you have done well in school because you continue to pay attention. So do the right thing, man. Like up the video, man, and smash that subscribe button. Yes, man, and share, because I know you care. And because me care, I'm about to share the race of Lyles beating Leslie Tebogo. Watch this.
Il s'explique désormais sur la piste de Monaco et avec le public du stade Louis II. 200 mètres de gala, 200 mètres d'exception qui nous est offert. Lyles, Tebogo. Lyles, la victoire.
So now Lyles won it in 19.88, Tebogo second in 19.97, and Charamba in 19.99. Tebogo gets a good start, but Lyles was driving outside the block here. He's already up on the athletes on his right, and Tebogo was coming, running 19.76 recently, side by side with Lyles, but Lyles had to dug deep and pull for fifth gear and show Tebogo that I am the world champion and you're not going to beat me. I was ill last year, 2024, when you won the Olympic title. This is not happening again. Although I haven't run many races this season, I will show you that I'm dominant, I'm fast, and I am not going to let you beat me anytime soon, because I know that I am the true one. Let's see, Tebogo 19.76 was impressive. He ran very comfortably here, and everyone was looking at him and saying, yes, he is now going to be the challenger. But Lyles said, not tonight at the Monaco Diamond League, yes at Prefonte Classic a week ago when I wasn't there, but not tonight. And this is what Lyles had to say after the race. Watch this.
No, Lyles, congratulations on this win.
Thank you.
How does it feel to be back and competing, because you haven't been racing much this year?
Oh, I love it. I've been missing it for the last 3 weeks. I was watching Prefontaine and I was like, I wanted to be there, but we wanted to make sure that I was healthy first so that I would be able to compete throughout the whole week.
You can tell that Lyles was missing it. You can see it in his face, and the fact that he gets the cobwebs under his legs to kind of grace the track and feel where everyone is and was, and then it builds his confidence to say that there is not much challenge around and I'm still dominant. You can see it in his face how it was glowing, and I'm glad Sam can compete again. Yes, man.
The competitors, to be honest, people saying I'm willing to go there, I'm willing to get the extra mile, I'm ready to take my body to places it's never been. That's what I miss. Getting against competitors and saying, hey, let's go out there and give it our all.
Lyles is certainly correct where that is concerned. He's a competitor and very, very competitive. He reminds me of Kishi and Thompson. They both drive and thrive off competition. They build up so much energy. They look forward to competition so much that it gives them such a buzz, and they won't get frightened or they won't feel the pressure as such, unlike some other athletes who is the opposite. When it comes to the pressure race or the big meet or the competitive meet, then they tend to freeze.
World Championships.
You know, US trials, having 2 buys definitely makes it a lot easier, less stressful. It gives me a time to work on the races instead of saying, hey, I have to perform something. It gives you some time to get really good competitors and say, let's see if this works and let's see if this works, and be able to make moves from there.
And how do you combine with taking the risks but also showing up as known Lyles? And just because you have 2 buys, people still expect you to perform well?
No, and I expect it from myself. Of course, I'm not going to stress it upon myself. If I lose, and I come back stronger. If I win, I take the win, I say thank you, and we go back to work and try to get even faster.
Yes, Lyles, having 2 buys is definitely an advantage because it gives you an opportunity to enter the finals even if you've lost in the trials. So this is definitely looking good for Noah Lyles, and because Lyles crushed Tebogo'S hope, how did he feel about that just after the race? And this is what he had to say. Watch this.
I'd say first of all I'm disappointed with the performance, but it comes a long way. Back to the call room, because we were called about 20 minutes before time, which made our warm-up very short for me. I don't know about the others, but that's not an excuse. We came up and we showed up.
Yes, indeed, Tebogo, you did show up and you never run from no race. You've always stated that you will always show up, so well done to that. Unlike some people who may try and shirk races because of who is actually in the race. So I can see that you're disappointed. It's visible in your face, but there is more time left for you to regroup, retrain and come back. So what is your view? Do you believe that Lyles is back and he is the one to beat over the 200 meter? Of course not the 100 meter, because Kishian is there to give him a run for his money. Or do you believe that Tebogo will regroup, retrain and come back and give him a competitive race? Write your comments below, man, and let's have a discussion about this. For those of you who've forgotten to subscribe, please remember to touch the like button, smash the subscribe button, touch up the bell, and remember to share with your friends and family. So you are going now. We are going to jet off,